Hey, I'm just trying to fit in, and Happy New Year, and all of that kind of junk. I personally prefer the school New Year. That's kind of a better place to start over. I mean, you can start over any day, but the school New Year is kind of the best. This is a New Year's battle with Bestow, and we're both using 5th gen pokes only. So, I lead with my original Randarosu, and that is Banded. And he hides his Zoroark in a Sazandora, which is weak to bug anyway. So that didn't work out too well for him. It's a good thing he had a Focus Sash. Too bad he couldn't do anything after that nasty plug, though. Because I go out into my Scarfed Shandera, that also takes Life Orb damage and quote-unquote gets a Stab Shadow Ball. He goes out into his Randarosu, gets a Rock Polish up, so now he's faster than literally all of my pokes. And I just go for a Stone Edge before he uses Fly, and his Fly works pretty well for him. And that's pretty weird, because most pokes that use Fly don't end up doing too well, but since Randarosu is such a beast, and I don't really have anything to take a Fly, it works nicely for him. Did you know that even though it's a physical attack, Stone Edge and Earthquake won't give Steel Thorns damage? Because I didn't. It could be that he's running Encourage, but I don't think that's legal yet, so maybe if he's running Encourage, that'll do it. He outspeeds my Scarf Shandera, but it's not a Shandera, it's a Zoroark. And so now I'm down like a couple pokes, and he's slowly taking Life Orb damage. He's going to use Fly now for the 4x super effective, and while I take this special amount of time that he's given me with Fly, which is why Fly doesn't work too well, to set up a Reflect. And now my actual Shandera isn't going to take enough damage to die. In fact, I could have lived without that Reflect, and that kind of surprised me. He goes out into Sazandora now, which, he doesn't know if I'm Scarfed yet, because that whole time I was using Zoroark instead of Shandera. And predicting a Dark-type move, I go out into my Planehead, but he knows a little bit better than that, and goes into his Aerofoon. And, sadly enough, my close combat can't do enough to do over half to that Aerofoon. He's free to do whatever he wants. He can Stun Spore. Unfortunately, he Grass Whistles and it hits, so this is really bad for me. I'm down one of my new favorite pokes, I'd like to say, with its nice special defense, and not many people carry flying type moves, so that's not really a problem. Grass is a pretty defensive type, now that I think about it. He goes into his Kajondo now, which is, I'm pretty sure either Banded or Scarfed. He told me. Let's just say Scarf, because that Poison Jab didn't do enough. He was down a move slot. He had like the obvious moveset, and he's like, "Oh, let's just do Poison Jab," and it turns out it worked well for him. And if I didn't get if he didn't get the Poison Hacks, I could have lived one more turn and done something. And if those Steel Thorns hit his Randarosu a while back, I could have done something. So finally I bring out the Hihi Daruma and get rid of that annoying Aerofoon. And now I have like 3 pokes left, and he's just being super original. I can't predict anything he's doing. I know this isn't going to kill, especially because he has Sturdy. I expected it to do a little bit more damage though. And I was hoping he'd overpredict as well. But, expecting a switch to Randarosu, which I think is still alive. Yes. But nope, he's not going to overpredict. So now I get to Brick Break him, which is, I'm so glad I have that move. Choice Banded Brick Break, so it's definitely going to kill. And he goes out into a Sazandora one last time, and he outspeeds because he's Scarfed. Yes, he has 2 Scarfs on his team. I was debating between Band and Scarf on my Randorosu, and if I had given it Scarf, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to take out that Sazendora. I don't get the Wake Up right there, so that's good game, Bestow. And I need to work on my not weather teams. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing wrong, but I still can't help it. So, you know, expect a good weather team one day, and Happy New Year. Okay, bye.